Oh, nada. Okay.
Right, got it.
Further in progress. Okay, ¿cómo? It's working. Está grabando, is recording now, sharing screen. Okay. Va.
Buenos días.
Buenos días, Angel.
Then now,
It's not working.
fashion, ¿dónde estás? Fashion, rota.
Working.
Esto está. Then sharing screen. Okay, done. Wow. No sé cómo lo haces. No sé cómo lo haces. Bueno, vale, te pido disculpas por el retraso, por eso. He tenido un problema con el... De momento voy a dejar de compartir.
Oh, I can see a picture.
Okay, sorry about all that. Automatic switch off or something. We had to find it again. Well, here we are. No sound. Rachel. Hi, Rachel.
I am, mate.
Marley.
Hello.
Can you speak a bit just to watch to test the speakers?
Test the speakers.
Yeah, because they're not working at the moment.
It's snowing here.
We're trying to
Frankie
test
boy.
the speakers over here so the people in the room can hear you, because we had to restart the session.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. In Belgium, it's snowing.
Hello.
How is the weather with you?
We're going to have 25 degrees today, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, just send me 15. I'm very pleased.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
no sound.
No sound. 1, 2, 3, testing.
Well, we'll have to do it without sound for the moment, because
We hear you loud and clear.
Go to. I will check if I don't think it's gonna work.
The speakers.
Hello, hello.
No.
Hello, hello.
Not the control panel.
Hello, hello.
No, go to the other.
Solution of problemas. No?
Hello.
Yeah. This one was working and I don't know why. Maybe down?
No, here. El micrófono funciona, pero
10%. 100%.
but the voice is real tech.
Then it's a question from.
Is the sound coming?
From Zoom.
Is the sound coming?
I can
Hello?
hear you perfectly, Marlene. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know
Somebody
what's
has
happening.
his fingers in the I don't know what.
It's all right. Solved now.
Okay?
Yeah.
Allee. Then I'm going to
Sorry
mute.
for the so sorry for the delay. Yeah, it's marvelous what Emilio can do.
Jean asked me, first of all, welcome everybody. We've got some new members. Rod and committee would like to welcome you all. As you might know, we have a field trip coming up in the 18th of February. We are going to visit the Faro de Mesa de Roldan, where Carlos de Paz will give a presentation of his book, Ocean Plastic. That will be at 12 o'clock there. After the presentation, we will also look for someone who will do the translating, because it's going to be in Spanish. We're going to have someone translating in English. After the presentation, there will be a possibility to visit the lighthouse guided, and there will be a possibility to make photos in the surroundings. And Trevor has organized that he will help people with settings and things like that. So it will be like a workshop. Depending on the number of people, we will see if we will have it all in one group visiting the lighthouse and then taking the photos, or two groups, depending on. Afterwards, we're going with all the people who want for a lunch somewhere in Carboneras. We will announce later where, etc. But we need to know more or less the number of people. You can invite anyone who you think might be interested for the lecture that Carlos is going to give, because it's a promotion for his book, so you will be able to buy his book there. So I would like to know who would be interested in going that Sunday, so I can give that to Janet, who's going to keep everything organized. Who thinks they're going to go?
Oh, that looks good.
That's good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 people. Okay. That's good. You will get information later. Because, yeah, I forgot to say that. For the people living in Mojácar or near to Mojácar, we will organize to meet here, have a coffee, eventually do car sharing if you want, and then you will have a, what you call it, a column, all the cars in one line driving up to Carboneras to the Faro. For the people living inland, it's easier to go via Venta del Pobre, and then direction Carboneras, that way up to the lighthouse. So if anyone wants to organize car sharing there, just try to speak to each other. We might try to organize it via Facebook or the website, but it's probably better to just talk amongst each other how you're going to go. How many of you would meet up here in Puntasso? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, from here, we'll let you know at what time we'll meet at Puntasso, and then we can get organized from there. Next meeting won't be here. So the 4th of February, that is.
Yeah, 4th of February.
We'll be in the hotel next door like we did last year. I can't remember the name of the hotel.
Punta del Cantal.
Punta del Cantal.
It's close to here. Just up and to the right.
Yes, and from this meeting on, we will go back to like we used to do in Turre, which is at the end of the meeting, the person who's going to do the critique normally is going to give you some extra instructions, and if possible, go through the photos, the images on the website for the challenge, but in 3 months' time. So after Rod's critique and what he has to say, I will go over the photos on the website, if possible, for the muted colors challenge. That will be critiqued by Trevor, but Trevor isn't here, so we'll quickly go over what we expect from that, and then next month it will be for the following, etc., etc. In mid-March, we have Alfred doing a presentation, and after Alfred's presentation, there will be the first short workshop on how to use Photoshop and Lightroom, basically opening raw files and adjusting your raw file. And if we have time left, maybe an extra instruction on how to do muted colors in a slightly more complicated way. We'll see further on from that. The committee has decided on, I think, about 9 or 10 new challenges. We will put the list of the challenges on the Facebook and the website, but the agenda will come later because we have to decide the order of the challenges and who's going to critique them. And then they will come all on the agenda of the website with examples and a little bit of text already. And now I would like to give the word to Rod. I'm sorry about all this, but there was enough.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, we have a few new members here, or new people just checking out the club. JD and Daniel, yeah. And the Spanish guy down there. Yeah. Okay. So it's looking good. Jean, I can't remember what else we had trouble here. So what?
Okay, the John Michael Trophy. We want people to vote for the pictures on the Facebook page.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll be doing that for next month. That's the John Michael Trophy. We put up all the pictures. You just have to choose them and vote. Yeah. Definitely vote.
And then the other thing was, at the last meeting, we had members said they would be prepared to give a voluntary donation of €20 this year to help with club funds. And Janet next month in February will collect that if people are there, and it's voluntary, but if you can afford it, you've got a month to save, well, a couple of weeks to save up. But remember, the next meeting is quite soon now. It's in 2 weeks, so you'll need to be getting on with your shadows contributions. Okay, thanks. That was all, Rod, I think.
Yep. No, there was
we have a new email address already working, which is info@VeraPhotoclub.com. You will all receive the information later by email, and we are going to install 2 new more email addresses, one which will be called images and one which will be called presentation. The images will be the one where you're going to need to send your images in the future to, so they come directly to Emilio and myself, so we can put them on Facebook and the website and give them through. The presentation is the one that's going to Trevor, because he does coordinate all the presentations that are happening either in the monthly or the mid-monthly meeting. So anyone with questions or anything about the presentation, you will be able in the future to use that new email address, but you will all receive an email about that. The images will then be another one, and info is the general email address that goes directly to Janet, who will distribute it to who needs to answer the particular email, or for new members to come on the list to receive the invitation for the Zoom meeting and everything else.
Wasn't there events as well?
That's going to be events or presentations. I'm sorry. So what you will receive the correct email addresses in an email, because we will ask everybody first email that you receive to answer that email. Just answer it so that we have a list with the recent and correct email addresses to send everything to in the future.
But for the next challenge, the shadows is as usual until these email addresses have been finalized. Okay.
So for the next challenge, you still use the existing email Gmail, the Gmail address that you're used to. It will be only until the next month that you will receive the email. So
Frank, the last 2 meetings that have been on the website, your critique and Harry's.
Yes, Rod has sent them over to me, but they need editing, and I'm sorry, I can't edit them. So
you can't. I'll do it. I'll do it now.
Ross will have to edit them, and then as soon as I have them, I will put them on the website.
Good.
Right, I think that's all we've got at the moment. So we go on to this month's challenge.
Alfred, please, can you mute your microphone? The same for all,
Oh,
please.
can I? Oh, jeez. Hang on. How do I do that?
Just there's a button on the bottom
And,
says
and the
mute.
same for everybody, please.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can, unfortunately.
You can hear me. Now, are you at the Hotel Puntazo now?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm sorry. I should be there. I will get up there as soon as I can. Okay?
Appear.
Officially transporter. Bring me up.
Okay, then I'm trying to
But
take
you
out
you got the thing there.
yeah, I was looking for that.
Oh, I
You
see.
know, no, I was clicking here or clicking there to go back.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is the street fashion challenge. Rather interesting picture here from Alf. Always interesting pictures. It's not really a fashion picture. It's very stylish and very complex, as usual, reflection. But it's not really what I would call fashion. I mean, the people in the background aren't very stylish, but the girl is. It looks very good. It's a very good image, but it's not street fashion. This one I couldn't even see on my screen. Again, there are a lot of pictures in this series that are shot from the back that we would never do in street fashion, in fashion. It's good. It's not particularly. It's a good picture again, but it's not particularly fashion, and it's not particularly as it's not showing. It's not what I would call a fashion picture, but it's a good picture. And this one, he told me about this. He showed me this one, yeah. And this is much better in terms of capturing fashion in the streets. The long dress, the shoes, which are very, very in now, and the bag. Yeah, this I think is. I think it's good. I think this is. I mean, it's a strong picture. It's a strong image. It's very clear. It's very centered. I think this is okay. And this again is a reflection. It's another great picture from Alf. It's very moody, very, very stylish, but it's not really a fashion picture. Plus, it's as I say, it's shot from the back, which you never do in fashion. and that's a nice bum. And that's about it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's called, I've called that one In Hindsight.
yeah, but nice series. Nice series.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be up with you shortly. Thanks.
Okay. And this is cool. Yeah. Black and white. Very, very animated. Good fashion. Definitely, well, it's a street. Yeah. This is fairground. That's a very nice picture. I can't even remember who shot these now. But that's one that I would consider to be fashionable. I could see that in a magazine. I could see that. I could see that showing. I mean, it's like somebody on the horse, on the circus horse, on the roundabout horse. But it's a good, stylish picture. Yeah, I like that. And the girl is good looking, which models always are. This one is very stylish. There's too much of it. There's too much. I would crop it. I would crop that, say, from here to here, leave the tree out. I'd concentrate much more on this figure because that's very, very stylish. That's very fashion. Yeah. So I would reduce that to around about here or even here. Very tight. Yeah. The lady is the strength of that picture. And all the rest of it distracts. Yeah, all this, the name of the shop and everything. Yeah, that all distracts from me. That would have been better. And this, yeah, it's a good picture. Again, it's a good, strong picture. But the guy I don't like. I don't know whether he's partner of that person or whatever. She's got her back turned to us. And he doesn't look like he's with anybody. It looks like just passing in the street. It's a good try, yeah, but and a good image overall, but it's not true fashion, yeah. And this one, the same again. There's too much going on, yeah. This guy here distracts. That coat distracts. That should be cropped. It should be cropped, and it should also be much more concentrated on those two. Yeah, the whole thing. That's one of the things about fashion photography, is that you always concentrate on the models, yeah, and on the clothes. Yeah, now this doesn't really show you the clothes, but it's okay picture. It's all too much up here. That could be out. That could be cropped down again. But yeah, nice picture, but not fashion. Thank you. Well, they're cool pictures. They're very cool pictures, but they weren't shot in Mahaka. But that's a nice image. I think it'd be better if you just had that. Take the street cleaner away. I don't know, but it's amusing. It's amusing. This sign here could have been taken out. That distracts. Nice series, but all too much information, too much. I like the fact that there are reflections and in all of them, and interest. Yeah, I mean this woman here, yeah, that looks good, and she's got a bag here. I don't know what that is, but she looks stylish herself, but really not fashion. Well, I don't know what this is. I didn't see this in my I didn't see this in my menu. Again, nice picture of group of girls posing for the camera, happy. One of them is dressed, one of them is style, two of them. But the rest, I mean, it's just a nice picture of smiling girls. It's not really fashion picture. That's great. That's great. I mean, you know, a woman, fat woman. It's a pity this isn't all out of focus, or the rest, or the background, because that distracts. But that's strong. That's strong fashion image. I don't know where, when, whatever. A lot of these are not shot around here, but I just like the pose and the front of the woman. Yeah. Again, it should all be background, should all be out of focus. Should have had a much wider lens, much wider depth of field thing. But nice picture. And this one too, yeah. That's all fashion, yeah. That's all fashion. This is not. But if you could have got her by herself, that would have been much better, yeah. Got her in a smile, maybe looking at the camera, maybe not. But again, a large lady, and but dressed well, yeah, fashionable, purple hair, nice. But this woman isn't really in the picture, and it could have been much better. It could have been. I mean, I know it's a challenge, and you just take what you get, what you can. But I think if you'd have held on and maybe tried to get this one alone, you know, then that would have made a good stylish picture. Again, the background is too sharp. You know, it's I don't know if it was as light as that, or if it's been manipulated at all. But yeah. No, that's good. That's good. Okay, it's posed. That's all right. Yeah. Lots of style there, lots of fashion. That should have been cropped off. Yeah, and that there. And you could get that very tight. Yeah, if you took it off there and took it off there, you'd be concentrating much more strongly on the image of the ladies. And again, I don't know where that is, but it's not around here. But that's okay, that's good. Ashton, yeah. So again, just that would have been enough. Just that. That would have been enough. That would have said everything. Funny look on her face, yeah, but very, very stylish, very, I think a lot of these have got a good element in them, but they're not really, I mean, this should have been all out of focus, all the background.
You could
It's,
barely see it on my screen. It's
sorry?
black. You could barely see the guy on the left on my screen. Really black cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have this thing
Yeah,
of the
it's
difference between the,
Slightly in the sunlight, all that in the background, it's dark,
yeah.
which really highlighted it.
Well, then you could have cropped
Yeah.
here.
But
This
it's
is-
the title page. I didn't go too much.
This is all irrelevant, this can here, but the fact that there's somebody else in the picture doing something, gesturing somewhat, really rather spoils it. Yeah, I think if you cropped that, that would have been, yeah, that would have been much better. Anyway, nice try. Yeah. Again, it's I mean, I don't know what the fashion is, this, I suppose. Yeah. And he is not fashion. So and I don't know what he's doing there. It's not no camera. This should have been cropped. This, in fact, they should all be much tighter, concentrating on the model. That would have been better without the guy. Just that figure in the bottom sitting down. Been better if she'd been standing up, but hey ho. I would have taken that bottle out. And you can see that these are part of images taken in general, and not really concentrating on the challenge itself. Yeah, it's an okay picture. Yeah, it's all this should be darkened down, all the background, and it's not really fashion, is it? Yeah, I mean, this is what they wear in these places. This is just, it is stylish, yeah, but it's generally, it's there, yeah, but it's okay. The blue against the red background is okay, it's good, but again, that would have been better as a picture. And this is cool, yeah. This is cool. This is super fashion, super stylish. Again, crop it, and you have much more. You have much more strength in the picture if you just crop it. But it's good. It shows the different places in the world where the, like all of these pictures, you know, they were obviously shot on their travels, yeah, and this, I don't know, this I would have taken out, but still, it's a good image of a bizarrely dressed person in somewhere, yeah. But again, all this is unnecessary as a picture. It should be. You should make the, if it's fashion, then you should make it stand out, yeah. Make it the main thing of the image, yeah. It's okay, that's all right.
Rod,
Yeah, yeah.
Harry, can I just ask a question at this? When you went past the guy with the red baseball hat about, and you think about places like Peacocks and that sell fashion, surely you're looking at this a little bit tighter. You're looking at it like a professional
Fashion photographer, yeah.
person that does fashion. But surely anything that anybody is wearing in the street is street fashion at the moment. And I thought the guy with the red hat looking through with his sort of beigey trousers and everything like that, a guy of my age, roughly, I would have thought 80s, I would have thought that was good fashion, good street fashion. It's just that I feel you're doing it as a fashion photographer rather than as street fashion.
Yeah, well, that's
just my.
Yeah, that's well, that's very, very valid. Yeah, it is. You say street fashion, yeah. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
I am a fashion photographer, yeah. So I see it all as a fashion. Yeah, I see it all as that in that way. Yeah, I don't see all this extra. Or this.
No, I agree. I agree with a lot of your cropping. I'm not disagreeing with that. But your comment, like these two people here we've got at the moment, that's the way they dress. Yes, that's the way they dress, but that's their street fashion, surely.
Yeah, it is. That's valid. Yeah, that's valid. But as a photograph, and I look at it as photographs. You know, I mean, I always look at any photograph as a photograph. Yeah, and what can be done in it, what you should concentrate on, and what you should focus on. Yeah, and I think this is all irrelevant. Yeah,
I agree. That needs heavily cropping. That was not my point. I've agreed, I think, with almost all your cropping and the fact of blurring the background. It's just the fact that when you say, well, that's not really street fashion, I feel that it is present day street fashion because it's what people are actually wearing in the street. We're not trying to do a fashion show to sell something, are we?
No, but you could strengthen all these images by cropping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree. I fully agree with that.
Yes.
Nobody crops more than I do, I don't think. But yeah, no, it was just the point of whether it is street photography, whether it's street fashion or no. And I firmly believe it is.
Well, it is street fashion. What they're wearing is street fashion.
Yeah.
But as a photograph, it's too much extra in it. Yeah. Everywhere.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. So, all right. That was Dave, as you probably guessed.
Yeah.
Now here's an image. This is cropped well. It's very stylish, man and woman. I can't help thinking it would be much better if they were reversed, if she was in the foreground and he was in the he was in the background, yeah, because like she's much more stylish than he is. Okay, it's a nice trendy suit, no socks, you know. I mean, it's all very good. It is cropped well, although I would darken this guy down and take those out probably. But yeah, it's a good image. You know, it is street fashion, but it's not a fashion photograph. You know, and I think that makes a big difference. You know, so yeah, no, this is interesting. Yeah, because the background doesn't disturb so much. Yeah, it could have been narrower. You could have cropped it up and down there. But that's as an image, that's good. Yeah, this centered person. It's a very typical Spanish scene. Yeah, but it's good. It's exposed right. There's no distractions, no real distractions in it. That could be a fashion photograph as well as a photograph of someone just in a Spanish situation, yeah, flamenco type thing. But that's much better as an image. It's much better. Yeah, now that's something special. Yeah, that's not street fashion. It's not. It's complete stylish. The facial features are I mean, this is theater. This is theater stuff. Yeah. It is good. It's a good image overall. Even the background doesn't distract too much. This is very strong. This shape, and that's good. In fact, I think all of these are good, and that's wonderful. Yeah, that's a wonderful image. Yeah, it's it looks like a Monet painting or Manet. Yeah, picnic in the woods or whatever. Yeah, but it's very, very stylish. It's very composed. I don't know. I think I remember who this is, but no, I can't fault that. Except that it's obviously a put together scene. Well, I don't know whether it's actually captured just simply, but it's a very nice. It's very, very complete picture. Yeah, I think it's wonderful that. I think and the tonal qualities are good. The colors are good. They're all sort of muted. Yeah, you've got the three groups here, here, and here, and they all look good. Yeah, there's yeah, that's very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Frank. I thought that was Frank. Yeah, that was excellent, Frank. Excellent series. Weissbier. Yeah. Again, I would like to have seen that guy out. I'd like to see just these two guys. And that would be enough. Yeah. Smiling at the camera, whatever. Yeah. This is distracting. It's a a good street image, and the guys are very stylish, yeah, but it's fashion, yeah. They're all very fashionable, even these people here. This guy's not, but very, it's a good picture. It's a good picture. Again, it should be cropped. Take all that out, or all that, yeah. And yeah, no, that's okay. That's all right. It's just, and that too, that's okay. Yeah, that's the same place, I imagine. Yeah, you could have added here. You could have and the feet are cropped, which I always did in my pictures, not deliberately, but yeah, a lot of the time. She looks very good, very good. This one, not so much. Pants, all right. Again, why isn't this all out of focus? Yeah, all should have been shot with a much more open lens. Yeah, and because this guy definitely distracts. Yeah, it would have been good to see these two, yeah, standing out. But anyway, that's nice. That's a nice image. It's nice. Nice scene. And again, yeah, except I would have taken this pillar out. Yeah. But this is nice. It's obviously a beer fest or something in Germany, I would imagine. And again, just crop out these two people. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. I mean, that's again, the background should have been out of focus or something, but and then this would jump out at you much more. Yeah. But that's a nice, it's a nice image. It's a nice nice style, nice brightness. And I don't know who that was. Goran. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pity this is not sharp. But once again, crop out the majority of it. Yeah. You don't need all this writing on the windows or anything. You just focus on the tramp. I suppose he's a tramp. Yeah, but he's a stylish tramp. Yeah. So all this is unnecessary. Yeah, you could crop down, but and keep it sharp, much sharper. Yeah, but yeah, that's nice. That's a nice image. It's close. It's got style. It's got animation, dynamism. Yeah, it's a humane picture, and it's very simple. Very simple. No background. The background doesn't really disturb she's bright and cheery. I think if you'd have kept, you shouldn't have cropped that. Yeah. That should be in the picture, a bit more of the legs, yeah. But it's good atmospheric picture, that. Well, this is not sharp, but it's okay as a picture. It's cropped in pretty nicely, tightly. I think I would have taken that out, yeah. Again, it should be out of focus, the background. They're not too stylish. They're not too that maybe, but again, it's out of focus. It's unsharp. You know, it should be. You should always try and keep that in mind. Keep sharpness in mind. Sharpness of the main characters. Sharpness of the thing that you're photographing. Yeah, because it disturbs to see the, you know, both their faces are slightly moved or unsharp, and it's not too stand out as clothes go, but it's okay. Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, quite nice. That's obviously a captured moment. You could have taken that. Just seen that. But anyway, that's nice capture. And that's, I don't know why that one was the nameplate, yeah, because that's okay. It's not sharp, but it is almost posed, you know. It's almost, that's the best one, Harry. Yeah, I think. Or that one. But that definitely should be in the picture. You've copped the head, which I don't know why. But that's a nice image. Nice. The blue stands out against the blue of the background.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of white above her head, Rod. That's actually car windows, and there's not a lot I could do about it. And that's one of the reasons it's a nameplate.
Yeah,
I'm afraid I didn't have the time or the energy to go into Photoshop and do some manipulation on the head of that. Those two white lines are actually the start of the car's windows.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good picture, Harry. It's a good fashion picture. Yeah. It just needs a little bit of room at the top and no name. Yeah. But the pose, the stance, it stands out. It's a standout. The model is, the girl is clear. The background is out of focus. Not a lot, but out of focus, yeah. And she really stands out. Anyway, well done, Harry. Now that's nice. That's nice. That's not that's okay, it's a model. Yeah, it's no arms, yeah. But yeah, it's a mannequin on a seat, but it's a nice capture. It's a nice image, that one. Very stylish. Very good. Very good. That's one of the best ones so far. And that too. I mean, she's yeah, you caught her in a street mode, yeah. street fag, bottle of water under her arm, the ubiquitous telephone. But it's nice and sharp, and a little bit of movement here, yeah. But the dress is sharp, really sharp. They're yeah, no, that's a nice image. Just a nice image. The background doesn't disturb too much. Pity about that. The name, you could have dropped that and maybe cropped just here, crop that door out. But yeah, that's okay. That's okay as an image. Yeah, nice. It's a pity she's not more in the picture, centered. Yeah, it's a shame this reflection of here. That could be taken out, but if she'd have been more entered into the picture, yeah, then all this hair would have been much stronger, much more part of the image, much more dominant in the image, and that would have been a really good, strong picture, just because of the style. Yeah, good capture. It's another bum, but it's yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I would have taken out the cigarettes and even the can. Yeah, just to concentrate on her boots and the leggings. I would have been interested in seeing the whole of her. Yeah, the whole of the rest of the clothes and the style. But it's good. It's good. It's clean background. And so the what you're trying to show really stands out. And the fashion is very much now. Yeah. So that's good. Yeah. Again, crop. Out of focus. Much more. Yeah. That is enough. That is enough. But that's good as street fashion. That's good. That's very good, Jean. Now these, I don't know. I can't remember who shot them. Oh yeah. And I don't know about the background. I don't know, that's all been manipulated in post-production, and rightly so. Yeah, rightly so. I think you could have cropped down a bit more to make it come in, but that's beautiful. That's a model. That's a style, and it's a model, and it could easily be a fashion photograph. Yeah, that's strong. That's much more, for me, much more how I would see a fashion photograph, and it's still street, I imagine. And still, it's not professional. Yeah, no, there's quite interesting the background, how you've done that. I think that works well. Yeah, they're very, very stylish. Yeah. He more so with his hat and his scarf, and it helps for them to stand out. Yeah, it works. You know, it doesn't. I don't really know much about how they've done this in post-production, but or even I'm not sure about the tones, you know, but it's not important. The important thing is they really stand out. They really do jump at you. Yeah. And this is almost too exaggerated. It's almost too much. Yeah. I mean, if you could have done it without those people, if you'd have waited until they were passed or whatever. But again, the background is where it's almost too much in this one, because this doesn't really look as if it's part of the image, you know. Doesn't really look like it's real. You know, it looks like it's been posted on there on the background. But it's a good strong image. Again, yeah. Now this one works better, yeah, because the background people are irrelevant. The strength of that is the girl, and she's pretty stylish, and yeah, no, that's, I would have cropped this down here. Don't need all this. And but again, I don't know what the technique is, but it works. It certainly works. Marlene, yeah, nice, Marlene. You have to explain to us what you did there, because I like that. I like all of that.
You want an explanation now?
If it's easy.
Yes, it's easy. I cut them out with the magnetic lasso, and then I adjusted my cutting, and then I turned around my selection, and then I put the background in black and white. I put them in sepia, and then I went to the curves, and I made a little movement on the curves so that I got a little solarization. And I tried to get the background for the 4 pictures in the same tones, but that's very difficult because of the different colors in the background.
Yeah, well, whatever it was, it worked. I'm not sure about the sepia. Yeah, I don't know whether it would have been better black and white or softer somehow gray. Yeah, I don't know, but
that would also have been possible. But yeah, I liked it because it was a color picture with a colored background. I didn't want to be too contrastful.
No, it's very good. In one or two cases, one case, I think it's just too much. It's just too much. It's just like they don't look like they're part of the picture.
Yes, but this was the first time of my life I did a fashion thing. I'm not a fashion photographer. And a few months ago, I went to a museum in Holland, and I saw a beautiful girl posing for her girlfriend. So I quickly took a picture, but she saw me, and she waved at me. I had to come over to her, and she asked me what I was doing. And very openly, very friendly, I was explaining her I had to make pictures for a challenge of the photo club, and I was a participant of an international photo club. And then she got very, very angry, and she yelled at me that I had to delete the picture, and she almost grabbed my camera out of my hands. She wanted to see the picture. I had to delete the picture, and she was yelling at me as hell. And I turned away. I deleted the picture. I don't want to have anything to do with those kind of people.
Yeah.
I deleted the picture and I went away, and she was calling me names, and all the people were looking at me. It was so scary. So for this challenge, I had very busy weeks with Christmas and New Year. I pushed it in front of me and I said, yeah, I won't participate. I won't do it. And then last week, I went to an outlet shopping center. This is in the outlet shopping center. And for each picture I present you, I made at least 20 pictures with the people in it, with the rooftops and the streets and the accommodation. And some people turned their heads around to see what I could see on that rooftop or what I could do, but I didn't get any remarks. It was just terrifying. So you say you had to wait until the people moved away? That's not a possibility.
Well,
But, it was,
congratulations anyway. Congratulations. It's a very nice. It's a very
you
nice
only
style.
grow. You only can grow when you put your borders farther and farther away. So that's what I try to do here, and I'm successful, and I'm very pleased with it. Thank you for the comments.
Yeah, and it works. Yeah. Yeah, it's fashion. It's great. It's a great picture. I would have taken that wheelchair out, but it's super fashion. I mean, the hair, the dress, and the tattoos. Yeah, very, very strong. It's a pity about the background being in focus. But and it's a pity she wouldn't turn a little bit more, yeah, and we could get a full profile, yeah. But that's strong. That's a strong image, and that too. It could be just a bit tighter, yeah, there. But I love the Wassam. I love the shoes and the whole style, yeah. I mean, it's just that's very strong. Yeah, that's a good picture. This is what I would consider as street fashion. Again, yeah, very stylish, very, 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 very strong imagery. Again, a little bit off there, but it works. That works. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, right. Like that. Yeah, I like that. That's a fashion image. Yeah. Again, it could have been cropped down there to take this person out. It's a pity about this person, but this says it all. Yeah. I mean, you could have cropped in really tight actually, and cut the legs off. Yeah. And just made this really stand out. Fuck you all. Yeah, but that's good. That's a good image. Mijo, yeah, well done, Mijo. Well done. I like that. I like all of them. including the name. Huh?
Let's make a break. No.
Make a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah.
All right. That's fine. Do we have to do something here? I didn't realize what was going on. Didn't understand the time.
Yeah, yeah. Never seen that one before in my life. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, we'll leave it.
yeah. Decalogue.
Yeah.
Are we recording this? Are we recording this? Did we remember?
I think yes, but now I am not sure. We need to close that the window here. Okay.
I don't think we did.
We yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, my lens is f4 up in notebook anymore. And at f4 you still got quite a bit of in focus. I used to have a 1.8.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, we're stuck.
You can go back. Okay.
We're making a break. The other people just
Yeah.
waiting for us. Half an hour.
Yep. I think so.
We start again at 11:45.
Huh? Yeah. 12. Yeah, 12. How are you doing it? How are you doing it?
But I don't understand only few. But it's interesting. Poco a poco. ¿Hablas español? Sí.
Pero ya, como todo el mundo
Claro.
claro. No puede hablar dos al rey.
Pues una pena porque no he entendido. Pero yo quería preguntaros cómo funciona, cómo la asociación, cómo funciona. Bueno, el club no tenemos una sede, utilizamos este salón para el meeting, el encuentro mensual que hacemos y porque hay gente, claro, ahora mismo estamos y tenemos See you first. Money goes to the club, no? That's it, yeah. Now, thank you for the money. What we wanted, you know, it's very, very good, yeah. Thank you. I'm Alan, sorry. You? I'm here. Yeah. Okay. What's the difference? I think the weather is the same. Yeah, for the weather, it's almost the same. A lot of work. Easier and extreme. That's why we live in. You live here all the time? 4 years. Yes. Just And you enjoy it? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Normally takes 1 o'clock. What time is it now? Oh, from 10, no, from 10 to 12. From 11 to 1. Oh, yeah. Maybe if you take 2 close to 1 o'clock, and then you have to yeah. Then you just when you have photos, you can put them also. Then you also do they all from you. Oh, yeah. So people if the photos taken, and then they're going to be just no different thing. And it's you do it and you can change if you want to change it.
That one of the challenges.
Yeah, but the last one, but I didn't use it.
Oh.
We had the people with animals challenge.
Right.
And I can't remember. Oh yeah, I've been also photographing people walking their dogs on the passage. I used one of those, and then we have like a dance with horses.
Oh, nice.
No, it's funny. It was actually very sweet for me.
I have to say sometimes.
Well, I can bring it on my phone or something.
Thank you.
I can send it over to you.
That's right. It's very rare that I get pictures taken of me, you know. Especially me and her. It's usually you, isn't it? Every picture of you was a camera.
Now we got 2 dogs on 2. I said, no, I'm not
No more.
No, I never had dogs. I got bitten when I was 2 years old. I've always been scared of them when I was a kid. I'm not scared of dogs anymore, but I'm a cat person. But now we have 3 Podenco dogs just outside where we live, and they came to our house, and one disappeared, but the 2 others we've now adopted them.
Yeah. No, I think you'll find they adopted you.
Well,
I think that's how it works.
yeah, well. Well, they do very much.
Yeah.
Well,
it's very interesting, yes. It's interesting to see different opinions as well. So I looked at some of the pictures, I could see exactly what you were saying. And then there was another one I looked at, I do disagree with you. I like that one works, but it's like any art, isn't it? It's personal.
I think it's actually some interesting images.
Yeah. Very interesting. And I do get what you were saying about properly. I agree a lot of the things about properly. Not that I'm an expert. I've always been before, and I just thought some of these that's the back.
How are you, Rachel? Are you good? You're muted. I can't hear you.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Oh, we're struggling on a bit, but yeah, we have our ups and downs at the moment. But
Right.
Yeah,
hopefully more ups than downs.
I hope it'll happen that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, good to see you. You look fit and well, and
Oh, thank you.
Good.
Rachel, are you working in Costa Rica?
I work online. Most of my students are in Europe.
So you're getting up at odd hours?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, at the moment it's not too bad, but when the clocks change over there, that's going to make a difference. I'll have to get up earlier. But most of them, yes, I start about 7 o'clock in the morning, but then I'm finished by 11 o'clock or 12.
Sounds good.
But I've got a holiday coming up. I'm going to Japan in 2 weeks, and then Hawaii. So hopefully I'll get some photography done there because it's been a while.
Oh, that's good. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Yeah. It was Marlene. Marlene, are you muted? Ah, no. It was very interesting to hear what you said about the shopping centre. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I love the background in those photographs you took. I think it worked really well. But yeah, you've got to be quite brave to go out and take photographs of people out in the streets, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not used to it.
No,
Normally I'm alone. I'm in my studio, in my atelier. I work with people and people come to me.
Yeah.
So it's difficult for me to go outside. And pictures like this always gives me the idea I'm trespassing in somebody's private surrounding. And
I think
I don't like to do that.
A lot of people feel like that. The tip I was given by a street photographer professional was never ever to make eye contact so that people are not really aware of you. But in fact, I don't know, in the UK, you can't take photographs in shopping centres because that's considered to be private property. You can only take street photographs really outside in the street. So you can't
That's new, Jean. That's changed. It used to be if you were out in public, it was presumed consent because you're in a public
Yes.
place.
Yeah, but public place is not a shopping centre.
Wow.
It's owned by somebody.
I know they were looking into changing the law when I was there a couple of years ago. So that sounds like it's new.
I don't know. That's what I learned. I mean, I do take
Good to
photographs
know.
there, but you're not supposed to.
Yes, but the shopping center where I went is in the open air.
Ah, that's different.
It's a village.
Right. I think that's
called
different.
an outlet shopping center, Maasmechelen Village,
Yeah.
and it's a mine, a mining, the grounds of a mining, of coal mining, charcoal mining, and then they reused
Okay,
it
we're ready.
for shoppings and outlet stores, and you get all the big names, Chanel, Yves
Right.
Saint Laurent, all the big names are resembled there.
I think you'd be okay there, but of course, every country has its own rules.
Okay, we're
Yes,
ready to go again.
Oh, here we are. They're off again. Okay.
It's very quiet, yeah. You would go to bed.
Esta era la penúltima, la siguiente es la primera.
Yeah.
Okay, please. Starting again.
Right. Well, this is interesting. Can't really say it's fashion, but with the fire going on in the background, I mean, you have to include that, I guess, you know, because this would be pretty boring. Yeah. As an image, a street image is okay. It's pretty good. Yeah, but it's not. I mean, none of them are very stylish. None of them, apart from the ripped jeans. I don't know who this is again, but it's an interesting start. Oh yeah, well, here there's a lot going on that doesn't need to be. You crop it here, or even here, yeah. But again, they've got their backs turned to us, and that's not so very interesting. Don't know what this is here, but that's all right with the dress, you know. She's got a dress on, short skirt, short. But yeah. Same thing again. Same situation, same. It's all very in focus, which is a shame. I would like to have seen this woman isolated. I don't know what the whole thing is, but anyway, yeah, it's a little bit overexposed, también. But really, it's not really street fashion. And this must be Pedro. I don't know why. I feel, but it's okay. You could just have that in, because the rest of it is irrelevant. That, especially this scaffolding and whatever. And the road here, yeah, the stones, you know, this is not valid, but There you go. Yeah, it was better. So this is good. This is good. This is I mean, including the picture of Marilyn. This is very good. And that could have been original by itself, yeah. But it works because you've got the balance of Marilyn against this, and very bouffant hair. Yeah, this is that is distracting, but yeah, it's okay. Yeah, now this is okay. This is more what I consider to be a fashion picture. This is concentrating on the person, on the yeah, it's cool. Yeah, black and white is okay. The background's out of focus. I think that's quite strong. That quite and amusing because of the smile and the distraction, and it's it's not focused on the person. Yeah, it's not on the photographer. So that's cool. That's okay. Now, I don't know about this here because it's quite a decent picture, and I think if that distracts. Yeah, I know it's a flash and it adds somehow to the picture, but I think it would have been a stronger picture just there. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's all right. And that's good. That's good because that's real fashion, concentrated, background's nicely out of focus. This is one of the stronger ones, yeah. All this piercing, yeah, and that for me is street fashion, yeah. That tells you, it shows you the whole style, yeah, the hat and everything is captured well. It's not she's not looking at you, yeah. That yeah, that's good. That's good. Rachel. Now that's very classic fashion photography. Now that's the strongest one. It's a good-looking woman. Cut the feet off, which I always did by accident. And just the model walking. Background's not disturbing. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. And that almost looks set up, yeah, but I don't think it is. Yeah, this it's quite good. That it's quite good. The background is not interfering at all. Yeah, the pose looks very natural. Yeah, that's strong. I think I would have liked it a little bit darker. Yeah, I think cropped down a bit. Yeah. Yeah, and that's cool. That's okay. That's quite strong. Yeah, that's really because the skirt is okay, the pose is okay. The two people are not are adding to the picture. They're not. That's cropped in well. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I would leave out of that. The pose is good. Yeah, that's a strong picture. That's a strong. This looks a bit strange, the hair, but that's just style. Yeah. Yeah, nice. This is a nice series. This is concentrated, tight, happy. Yeah. That's a good image, you know, good picture. Good. Okay, the background's a little bit strong, but then the angle of the camera makes it okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite good. That's quite good. Trevor. Yeah.
Change to your folder.
Huh?
We're going to change to your folder now. The last one.
Okay. Right, now I'm going to show you what I did.
Yeah. This is the first one. Hmm?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just run through these fairly quickly. This is some of the stuff I did a long time ago, and this is really what fashion photography is about. Yeah, it's that was shot down here actually, just out of Aguamaga. I think that's on the old road before the motorway came in. But this is it. Just concentrate on the model. The background, it doesn't matter if it's out of focus, moving, you know, the background is blurred, but it fits with the rest of the clothes. Yeah, no, that is a good picture. I know it's mine. Yeah. And here the background is irrelevant. Yeah, this was just a black wall. Yeah, and I don't think the detail is much anymore. You know, this is a scan, and but you can see it's simple. You just concentrate on the model, concentrate on the essence of it. Yeah, and this was shot in an alley outside of the offices. We could go back and change, and it was just I love this picture, and it was just there. Yeah. Now this is for me street photography. Yeah, this was two models who really got into it, who really got into the essence of the picture. And it's just photography. I think I got up on a chair or something, ladder. And this to me is real fashion photography. Yeah. Shows the clothes well. It's an essential picture. It's just dynamic. Loads of dynamism, loads of joy, and the clothes as well. Clothes are shown. Yeah. This is all Angeli. Yeah. Now there's an upright, because obviously magazine single page, and you just see from if you have the right models, yeah, then you have you got to be. You see the background is out of focus, yeah. These are in the sunlight, they're in the shadow. When you've got a good models, then it's easy. This is all for one picture. Yeah, this is in the Cafe Central in Madrid. Simple picture, simple pose, but really strong. It's extraordinary how different, how powerful a picture can be from the model. This is why I shot with Angeli a lot of the time. I was telling Dickie about this. This was shot with the 600mm lens. 300 f2.8 in the street, and a handheld and hand focusing. This is it was an amazing lens. See, I cropped the feet off again. I always did. That was for a while I was really into using that lens, yeah, and it wasn't easy, yeah, it wasn't easy to get a focus with the movement and f2.8. I shot it at f2.8, yeah, and that wasn't easy.
Are all pitching with natural light or using flashes?
Yeah, just natural light, daylight, yeah. It's all right, you get plenty of sunshine in Madrid, yeah. That was shot in outside of a Atocha station. In that background is all Atocha. Well, what you can see of it. Yeah, and again, good model. Yeah, feet cropped off. This is just fashion from Chinchon, I think it was, the village. and this was shot in a cafe. It was sort of inspired by Brassai, who shot a load of women in cafes in Paris in the 30s or 40s, I think it was, 50s maybe. And I was given the choice of, I was given a free choice of shooting, yeah, and so I just did the whole thing in a cafe with one light, I think it was, one continuous light, and they came out really well. Same with this. Yep. This was an original street fashion because it's like I just found a what's the name, part of the it was a tunnel going under the road, I think, and I shot the whole series there. But they're all dynamic, they're all movement, they're all, you know. But that's that. Huh?
Why? I think that all your kids, you got always the feet of the model. Why?
How do I get to the next series?
Think first what the shoes photography.
Huh?
I think is I have no more. There are no more.
When?
No, this is the last one. They have more, no more.
Wasn't there another series?
No.
This is Fashion Road.
Fashion Road, and the last one.
Fashion Road.
No more. There are no more pics.
No?
No.
Oh well, that's it, folks.
That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can I make a comment, Rob? I think that this particular subject was a very, very difficult subject, in as much as the photographs that you've shown are models posing in a specific manner.
Yeah.
My interpretation, and I didn't put anything in, but my interpretation of what was required in street fashion was an avant-garde, spontaneous photograph of somebody who was fashionable in the street, not a model. So I think that
no. I was just showing at the end what I considered to be fashion photography.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But the comments that you made from the whole.
Yeah, but that's how I understand fashion photography. Yeah, that's how I understand street fashion. Yeah, it's fashion in the street. Yeah, and a lot of them.
But Rod, can I just interrupt you there and go back to our previous discussion? That was brilliant fashion photography, no doubt about it. Everyone was posed, all the models were placed. To me, street fashion is nothing like that. Street fashion is what people are wearing at the moment. It might be a t-shirt, like I've got something like says, how can I act my age? I've never been this age before. That's street fashion, modern stuff today. People who are wearing things that they wouldn't normally wear. 80-odd-year-olds, again, possibly like me, wearing baseball caps or whatever. That to me is street fashion. Yours was pure fashion photography for magazines, which I don't think is really what this challenge was about.
Well, we had a few. We had I see it as the combination of the two. I see it because I see fashion as that. Yeah, I mean, I see obviously. I mean, I did that for a long time. Yeah, and
I agree.
but
yeah, I agree.
I do. I also think that you have to look at the photography. Yeah, and there were a lot of them where I didn't agree with the surroundings or with the cropping. Yeah, you could. I didn't agree with the photography. Yeah, there are a lot where you can.
No.
You can.
I agree with that. I'm just on the basic premise of what is street photography and what is fashion photography.
Yeah, I think, well, basically, what is photography? Yeah, I mean, that's the photograph is the important thing, and the photograph, the essence of the photograph, has to be shown. Yeah, has to really come forward. Yeah, and a lot of those were nice, and people dressed for, as you say, modern times, and in the but they weren't. A lot of them were not good photography. Yeah, a lot of them were. They weren't. They missed the essence of it. Yeah, the essence is the clothes, is the fashion. Yeah.
I actually learnt a lot from that, Rod. Thank you. I mean, blurring the background so that you really can concentrate on wherever the photograph's taken is you know, tips like that, better cropping, no matter where we've taken the photographs. The only thing I think occasionally I tried to concentrate on a few of the things in the street to show it was in the street as well as being fashion. Like for example, I had a beer can there because it shows very definitely that where that woman was standing. So, but we've all had a different sort of view of this, and I've learnt a lot. So, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean the beer can. I think things like beer cans in pictures are out of place. Yeah, I think, and especially when you're concentrating on a particular style, whatever, you know, then it distracts. Yeah, I mean, it's still in the street. It's still in the street. I think there were a couple of fag ends in that picture too. Yeah, that I said I would take out. Yeah, so yeah, it's the thing is with a photograph in the street. I mean, they were all in the street as pictures of mine. Yeah, and it was the essence of the picture is the model and the clothes in the street. Yeah, and not the other things, not the fag ends, not the beer cans. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Marlene did some very nice ones here, because that made the model stand out. It was still in the street. It was still very much the essence of the story, but she managed to make the model stand out. Yeah.
Because I think just blurring the background is enough to
it's enough.
enhance the model. Because maybe using a lens, a long lens, 90 mils or so, and with f low,
f4,
f2.
Yeah,
is enough to.
I mean, like I said, I shot with the 300mm f2.8. I shot it at 2.8. Yeah, which is not easy. Yeah, handheld. Yeah, I mean, it does have monopod occasionally on the lens, but I mean, it's not easy. Yeah, it's and yet you can do it. You can do it.
I do it with my birds.
Yeah, yeah. No, what's saying? No tripod. No.
No.
Yeah.
Trying to blur the background just
Yeah.
to focus on the birds of the model.
Just the essence of the picture. Yeah.
Okay. What's it?
Okay. I just want to say for the muted challenge in 3 months. So I've had contact with Trevor. Trevor's going to do the critique. You can find the images, the example images on the website. Trevor has eliminated 2 that he found were not what he was looking for. So the photos that are left are very soft colors, pastel colors. So what you need to try to do is find situations where the light is very soft. A little bit foggy, a little bit misty. You have to avoid clear whites and clear blacks because you get a pastel color when the light diffuses the colors. So you also have to avoid things with very bright colors, like a tomato is a bright color. Green grass is very green. You have to try to find subjects with softer colors in itself, with soft light. You can also enhance these things in post-production in Photoshop. You can even make a pastel color photo of a very bright photograph that you've taken, but I don't think Trevor is looking for that. But in March, when I'm going to do the first small workshop, I'm going to show you how you can help soften down your colors and try to eliminate the black and the white a little. Of course, if you've got a very sharp contrast photo with very big blacks, very sharp whites, you can try to eliminate it as much as you want. It's going to become a boring grayish photo, which is not what we're looking for. We're looking for sweet, soft colors. I hope this helps a little. Also, somebody suggested if the new members that are here now that are interested in joining us, it would be nice if they could just say a few words about themselves and if they're interested in joining and where they're from, if that's all right with them.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
Could you please come up here so that I'm sorry, but so that the people online
There.
hear you as well, because we've noticed.
I want to be here.
That was
Can everyone see me?
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Gavin. I live in Albox next to Brian. Brian's invited me down. I don't have a huge amount of experience with photography, but I'm interested in it. I'm predominantly a sailor. I go sailing every summer, so probably more scenery than other types of photography, but we'll see how we get on. I'm interested in joining. And yeah, found it very interesting.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah.
This is Coffee. She's recently had an operation and she doesn't like being left at the moment, so that's why she's here. She's checking out whether it's all right if I come. I've only ever taken snaps before, but a friend and I are planning on going on a safari later this year. So I bought a second-hand camera so we can get some shots between us. So I'm hoping to pick up some tips and that sort of thing on what to do with proper photography. But I'm a complete beginner, and I don't even know how to use my camera yet.
That's all right. That's all right.
I am Daniel. I'm living now 3 years in Almeria. In my professional life in Belgium, I was a photographer, and I like to come over here to see the nice pictures everyone is taking. I love also taking pictures. I was specialized in brides, weddings, and portraits, and I'm using a lot of the time still now Photoshop. The camera is taking down for 2 years, and now after 2 years and a half, I get the inspiration, the idea to get more pictures again. So it was very nice to meet you all today, see the lovely pictures, and I hope I enjoy for the next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, too.
He's your neighbor, Harry and Jean. He's living in Angel. He's living in Bedar.
Oh, very good. Neat.
Come over here.
Hey,
Okay, next meeting will be in Punta del Cantal, the other hotel we did once.
That's on February the 4th.
The February the 4th, because we'll be closed here for some works.
That's the Shadows Challenge, and everybody, please send your images to the same address as we're used to, the Gmail address, a week before, and Dave Hornsey is going to do the critique on them.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, folks, that's it. That's all. That's all for this time. And I hope you enjoyed it. And
See you soon.
next time, yeah.
Okay.
Next time.
Bye. Bye all.
Bye.
bye. Thank you, Rod. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
Is this 3 in the morning there or something, Rachel?
What, here?
Yeah.
No, it's 5:30 now.
Okay. Okay.
A golden
Bye.
hour, right?
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy.
Bye.